Alright, we are back, excuse me, to another stream of Dark Souls 3. Hello, hello. Last time, we have officially wed in honorary. We are now the Lord of Hollows. Pretty much that side quest is set in stone, unless we were to do something completely different, but probably not. So, we also defeated 2 Lords of Cinder, and now we have one last one to go to, Prince Lothric of Lothric. But we're gonna get there a little later. First things first.
Ashen?
Where's the lead knight? There it is. Perfect. Anyway, well, this looks like a knight about to decapitate his head. Guess we'll put the base in here. Alright, well, before we go up that way, we're going to take a huge detour this way. Right in the dick. You'll figure out in a bit. Excuse me. face. Ow. That's the first episode of The Legend of Korra. Tonight, I made me think of Disney princess movies. Did it? That's interesting. Fire fades. Excuse me. Keeps trying to say the fire. I'm saying the fire fades and Stark remains as like the motto of Dark Souls, but I'm saying it like Bane from Dark Knight Rises. So Korra wanting to explore the world and not follow other people's orders, like she's Jasmine or something. Ah, I can see that. Korra Delamingus. Can you imagine? They also call cars saddlemobiles or something like that. That's a funny name to call them that. That's a funny thing to call them that, yeah? Excuse me. Also, there's a city in Korra that is clearly supposed to be inspired by New York City, which is weird given the Asian inspiration of the OG series. Yeah, like, From what I've seen of Korra, it's very industrialized compared to the original Avatar, which, not to say that they weren't industrialized, the Fire Nation especially, but it just feels very weird to just seeing, like, I'm pretty sure there's like an actual, like, mech that somebody metal bends to control. It's like, huh? One of the weirder moments to me personally, but... Excuse me. I saw that clip from later in the show. There's a giant robot mech, you are not wrong, yeah. Again, this is the same series where Aang, you know, in his avatar state, basically controls a water mech with a giant, you know, water spirit, but I don't know, there's something a bit more fantastical about that than just a big old robot. Ow. Sir Topham Hatt rode on a robot at one point in the CGI Thomas and Friends. It wasn't as big as the Korra one. That feels even weirder to think. Alright, let me just go restock at the bonfire and then we will head on in. The robot in Thomas Friends, can't believe this is real, looked like the guy on the cover of Earthbound. You mean the Starman? That's weird. That's really weird. Toph also has kids and is widely believed that Sokka was the dead. I know that much about Korra. I didn't watch all of Korra. There are definitely some details I'm like, what? About, but like that, knowing Toph has kids, is one of them I remember. Oh, get out of here. Damn it. Stupid bastard made me miss my ball. my god. Alright. Second time, I'm gonna say what no one else is willing to say. The Southern Water Tribe has a fucking fatal crisis. Yeah. Anyway. Hear that purring? I wonder what that could be. Let's find out.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up. For he is all that I have.
You see why I titled this stream that way? You get hit by. God. Soul of the consumed Osiris. So, little fun fact there. Osiris, if you notice there, Osiris was holding what looked like he was holding an infant, Ocelot, during that first phase, and if you notice his animations, he slams what would be a baby in there. So, what we could take away from this is either Ocelot really is invisible and has dragon powers, or Osiris has gone mad with trying to become a dragon. But the thing about that is, it's a little darker than that, because in the original files, there is a baby model of Ocelot. Not just one, but two forms. One of just a baby in like a shell, like of an eggshell, and then two when it gets crushed. If you look in the original like versions of the game, there's a version where Ocelot in his second phase has, or in Osiris' second phase, has Ocelot squished on his hand the entire time. If you look up Bonfire VN about it, you can see a bit more detail. It's a really gruesome aspect of the character. Before we go back, though, I'm gonna explore a bit more. What was he doing behind this? What was he hiding behind this here door? Just a bunch of snake guys. Path of the Dragon. Titanite scale, that's it? Ah, dang it. Huh? What the? Untended graves. Hey, dog. I never watched it. This feels so good. Ah! Bad dog. Get out of here. How dare you? Bruh. Best Souls game ever. Hello, Achilles. Welcome to the stream. I really like Dark Souls 3 a lot. I don't know if I'd say best Souls ever, but it's definitely up there. Anyway, wait a minute. This all seems familiar. Isn't that the guy we fought before? Champion gun here now. Oh, man. Oh god, oh god. That hurt. That also hurt. Ow. Oh my god. Killer. Ah, damn it. Almost. Nost. Let's try that again. I'm just gonna run towards it now. for asking. Souls. Ow, my face. Deck me in the face. Ow. Oh my god. Oh, that's not fine. Oh, he's gonna crush my skull. Oh, that hurt. Get crushed. There we go. Just forget how much of a hassle champion Gundyr can be. Anyway, here's the Black Knight glaive for our work. Close call, good job. Thank you. Ow. Nice. That was close. I forget if there's like one more, or is it just the two here? Nope, I hear him. There he is. Chaos Blade. Get out of here. Wait a minute. This looks familiar. I don't know why I thought that was the illusioning wall for this. Wait a minute. I know you.
Well, fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell. Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
Wolfhelm Knight, Helm of the Night, tainted by the dark of the abyss. The twilight blue tassel is damp and will ever remain so. A vanquished knight left behind only wolf's blood and his legacy of duty. The undead legion of Farron was formed to bear his torch, and the armor of this abyss watchers suggests their own eventual end. Yeah, so we can up and buy Artorias' armor.
To skirt the curse's grasp, tarry not for long. 'Tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs. But remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl. To skirt the tarry, 'tis dark, or like the best not tarry long.
Yeah, so this is where everything is like, wait, where is the Firelink shrine? By comparison to where this is. Are we in the past? Are we in the future? What's going on? Truly is a bit of a mind blow. Straight up just gouge the eyes of a dead body. To get it twisted, these are the same thrones, so we don't know if this is what's to come of this place or something else. It's a mystery. Coiled sword fragment. Fragment of the coiled sword of a bonfire which served its purpose long ago. Returns caster to the last bonfire used by resting or to the bonfire in Firelink Shrine. Can be used repeatedly. Bonfires are linked to one another irreversibly, retaining their affinity long after their purpose is exhausted. Yeah, so basically we just now have a free homeward bone. Eyes of a firekeeper. A pair of dark eyes, said to be the eyes of the first firekeeper and the light that was lost by all firekeepers to come. It reveals to the sightless firekeepers things that should never see. They should never see. I can read. That's fine. Now I get to dress up as Artorias. Wee. Level up, let me go level this up.
Ah, what is good, wasn't he?
Six more Titanite chunks, damn it. Be careful. Oh, we've maxed out the Wolf Knight armor. Let's see here. Soul of consumed Osiris. Osiris went mad trying to harness his royal blood for a greater purpose, leading him to the heretics of the Grand Archives, where he discovered the twisted worship of Seath the Pale Drake. Soul of Champion Gundyr. Once Champion came late to the festivities and was greeted by a shrine without fire and a bell that would not toll.
Oh, how Ashen One, bring me up with ash, is it not us?
Night, Hal. Okay, did you come by just to say night? That's fine. I did kind of start a little late tonight. And then we've got Gundyr's Helm. Ancient helm of a set of cast iron belonging to Champion Gundyr, modeled after a former king. Gundyr, or the belated champion, was bested by an unknown warrior. He then became sheathed to a coiled sword in the hopes that someday the first flame would be linked once more. Gundyr's armor. Ancient armor. It's going to say the same thing. Same thing. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we were sent back to the past. Everything's happening in the past. We're in the future. We don't know what's going on, though.
Knowest thou of that soppy gossip? That cordial intrusion layeth the path, and so thou art in need of a soapstone, ashen one. Then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me. Ashen one, bring me with. Is it not? Ashen, bring. Is it? Ashen one.
Ashen one, bring more souls. I think Ludith has a different thing to say, though, since we have the eyes of the maiden.
Ah, found her, did we? And the black eyes that shimmer within, I see. 'Tis as if it were but yesterday. We did all we could to spare her from them. Much has happened since. Mayhap I should apprise thee of what the thin light of these eyes might reveal to the eyeless five-keeper. Scenes of betrayal, things never intended for her ken, visions of this age's end.
White Dragon Breath, sorcery, the deluded consumed King Osiris. Emits crystal breath of Seath the Scaleless. Crystal breath has piercing qualities. Seath's research seemed to strike a chord with the old big hat who, in his mad, disrobed state, made divine work such as this. His own Osiris was no doubt edified by this. So, Logan, the guy who went crazy, made this spell that we wouldn't see until Dark Souls 3. Interesting. Moonlight Greatsword. Iconic sword of the series. Legendary dragon weapon associated with Seath the Pale Drake. Charge strong attack to its limit to unleash Moonwave. Osiris, the Consumed King, was infatuated with the search for moonlight, but in the end, it never revealed itself to him. Skill, Moonlight Vortex. Draw sword, back and thrust. Unleash torrential moonlight. Gundir's Halberd. Halberd of Gundir the Champion, received when he was charged with his duty. This old cast iron halberd has the power to break poise and is said to never crumble, seeming to suggest that Gundir was fated to eternal service from the beginning. Skill, Champion's Charge. Hold spear at waist and charge at a foe and use momentum to transition into sweeping strong attack. Prisoner's Chain. Portion of a steel chain used to restrain Gundir. Gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. A prisoner is one who staked everything on a belief, proclivity, most apparent in the greatest of champions. I don't feel like taking extra damage, so we're not gonna do that one. So let me just go ahead and use both of these because I don't have enough for the Moonlight Greatsword.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then touch taken. Ashen One, may I pose thee a question? Has the little Lord Ludlet spoken to thee of any curious matters? I sense that he possesseth some knowledge of a thing once most precious, almost terrible, now lost to the Firekeepers. Pray tell, is it a matter of which I should be apprised? Ashen One, may I has this of a great? Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we Firekeepers have been missing. Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish? Of course not. Please, kill me, and take these eyes away, before I am drawn into the darkness, seduced by the thin light and the awful betrayal. Ashen One, kill me, and take these eyes away, before I am drawn into the darkness, seduced by the thin light and the awful betrayal. Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou the...
Don't worry, she gets better. She'll be back, I swear. But, okay, so, fun fact. That was going to lead us to the ending where we just, again, let the fire fade and we literally go into darkness. But I didn't understand when she asked to have me kill her, because I thought she meant wait till the end to kill me. Because you can kill her and steal the embers for yourself, but that's the ultimate bad ending. It's like, oops, didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to listen to you. Anyway, I'm gonna go up to top of Lothric. Iframes. Damn it, let me lion's claw you. Ah, I died. Damn it. Hey, so Care, we just got through the untended graves with Osiris champion Gundyr, so we're heading up for a little bit up to the top of Lothric, but then we're gonna take a detour to a different place. At least get to Armorer, or Dragon Slayer Armor. Ow. We haven't fought Nameless King yet. We'll probably end the stream on that. Oh my god. I always wonder if there's anything up here that he's guarding, but it's just a room for him to fall down to. Oh, if some jackass comes in here, oh, he's gonna get a whooping. Damn it. Notorious armor, I see. Your favorite DC armor is took far ahead. Is too far ahead. Yeah. We gotta go all the way up to the top of the Grand Archives, and then we gotta just slap some random guy just wearing it in order to actually have it, so it's gonna be a minute before I wear that. Anyway. I never understood this part. Okay, I understand this part, but... Ow. Ow, that hurts. 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 I'm dead. Isn't too far ahead. Yeah, but I figured we're probably not going to get to... We're not going to do the Grand Archives tonight. What I think I'll do is... We'll do... What time is it now? Let's see. It's about 11:19. We'll do Lothric tonight. We actually might not, depending on how far we get. We might have to save. You know what? Why don't we just... Let me go get my souls first. Now. 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 Never mind. Here, why don't we actually switch gears? And actually go to Archdragon Peak instead, because it is starting to get a little late. Because it's either we finish the night off with Dragon Slayer Armor or Nameless King. So I think Nameless King might be a more fun one to end on. Hate display. Ow. Damn it. Wrong way. Just sit here. Oh, there you are. Just making sure I didn't miss anything down here. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, how nimble the snake men are in this. Sorry, I just heard something outside and I couldn't tell if it was a car speeding by, a wolf barking, or like a loud bit of wind. Oh, okay, wait, no, I'm seeing a car. Kind of just going about out there. I don't think that was supposed to, yeah, I don't think he was supposed to be doing that. Yeah, I guess some car was just like revving up his engine and went vrrr. Sorry, I'm just getting sidetracked a little bit now because I still keep hearing stuff outside. Oh boy, I hope a giant dragon to show up. Ah, dang it. Punch and attack. Now. I would say this is one of the cooler bosses from like a set piece design, but the really annoying part, besides getting set on fire all the time, is the little lizard guys, or snake guys, constantly trying to get you. Especially the ones with the little knives. These very little boys. Try plunging attack. It just tells you several times over. Plunging attack, plunging attack. Did you consider the plunging attack? No, I haven't. I definitely say it was up there, yeah. I'm like actually trying to think what is more annoying than this. I'm just slowly trying to take my time here. Plus, I don't want to have to come back up here. Pick up all the other items that I missed. Plus, it doesn't seem to want to fight me still, so... I think he's lost sight of me. Plus this guy here. With his kunai with chain. I'm so glad he got me on this side. Head. Plunging attack. Just one more breath if he's got it in him. No? Okay. Yeah! Like, it's cool to stab it in the head, but... it's kind of a nothing boss. We did get the Dragonstone headstone from him, though. From his head, I guess. Haha. One of the, well, him and Udix Gundyr don't got soul boss souls in this. 50 hours in on my current Dark Souls 3 save, and I'm really enjoying it. Now, New Game Plus, of course, and the DLC went on sale on PC, and now I have more content. Nice. Worst fight out of the way. Yep. We gotta get to the... yeah, get from the worst fight to the best fight coming up. Summon. There he is. Oh, hi, Havel. You're not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be a Drake night. Covered himself in duty. Just happened to manage to get him to spawn, and he's your first one yet. Well, that's the thing, though, is because Havel's up on the top of the roof over another wyvern. And I've had him spawn before in other playthroughs, but it's always a Drake Knight. I didn't realize that they're random. I thought there was like a certain one, like, okay, this one's gonna summon the Drake Knight, this one's gonna summon Havel, and this one's gonna summon Rickard. Ow. character that has actual poise still in this. Never mind. Damn it. There we go. So do I not have to fight Havel up top then? Equip the weapon shield from killing him and the armor at the other location. Okay. I was about to say. The Dragon Slayer spear. Wait a minute. I've seen that spear before. Hold on. Hold on. Also a reminder, this is what you can do with this pose outside of being teleported here. Now we got the Calamity Ring. Woo! When I tried today, the armor glitched and didn't drop. Weird. Yeah, that's this is how you continue. Oh, little bastard, get out of here. That's actually how you continue what's his face's side quest. There's a temple. I like how they teleported me back over here as if I couldn't just, you know, keep exploring. There's a shrine all the way up where there's like a dragon carcass. If you sit down there, you get another dragon stone. I can only assume that the teleporting is for... was another example of needing to guide the player to the next area. Ow. Thunder Serpent Ring, that's gonna be really good. yeah, that one's record. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, shut up. To travel the path of dragon, do not ring the great bell. Do not ring it, but I wanna ring it. What's your thoughts on Ashes or of Ariandel? I like it. I think the Ringed City DLC is definitely the best of the two, but I like Ashes of Ariandel. I think the little bird people are gross though with their best way I can describe, like their gross. I don't know if those are their intestines that they're dragging around, but felt like it was very Dark Souls 2 feeling. Think so? I mean, maybe, but it definitely feels like Dark Souls 1 only for the fact that you go into a painted world versus just finding a random crowd. That's the thing also about the Dark Souls 2 DLC. They're very disconnected in the sense of... Oh, yep, there's Havel. In the sense that there's no overlapping other than all the telling you about many kingdoms arose from this land. One fell into poison, another fire. The other one is from a distant land. Also has fire in it, when you think about it. And that's like the only real like narrative piece. The only other narrative piece we have is because you gotta put two and two together about it. The daughters of Manus, as mentioned as well, versus the Ring DLC at least has a through line with Gwyn giving the primitive pygmies their own home, but just to cut them off for the rest of the world. Got him. This is a 10 out of 10 fight, though. Yeah, no, she's great. Definitely one of the few examples I can think of that, well, there's a Titanite left. Also, I guess I don't get his armor. Who? The rest of the DLC is a 7 for me. That's fair. Because, like, you get Sister Frida, and then the Champion's Wolf, which is very... Okay. It's just a swordless Sith fight. It is funny, though, that it's in the same Colosseum pillar that Priscilla stands on top of, but you're just underneath it. Oh, yeah. Also, I think either... Oh yeah, this is where you can just... I think Havel's armor you might be able to purchase from the Handmaiden. I'm gonna look it up. Go for it. Because usually, if there's armor that you can get from an NPC, usually you have to kill them in order to get the armor. So if you have to, it'll probably show up in the Handmaidens. I'm just taking a guess, because that's where the other armor tends to be. When you kill Sorig, you get Tarkus' armor. Henri, you get the elite armor. And like I said before, that one random guy wearing the Faram armor. That armor shows up in Handmaiden's box. Ow. Oh my god. Oh, so it appears at the bridge with the dead dragon in Fahrenheit after killing Havel. Okay. Bit of a odd track to just get some armor, but you know, it's whatever. It's not too weird. They do have certain boss armors, not boss armors, but like NPC invasions. They'll have like at certain points they'll just drop the armor in a certain area. Like Kirk's armor will always show up in Rosaria's den. Ow. Pretty sure Alva's armor also shows up if you kill him in Irithyll dungeon. Okay. Better if it just gave it to you when you kill him. Exactly. They've gotten better with that over the last few games. The last few games, as if Elden Ring isn't the main source of it. Oh, if I went over the cliff over it. Stupid rocket. Okay, if I die to this thing, I'm gonna turn off the game. I don't mind buying them Dragon's Chaser ashes. I don't mind buying them though, since souls are easy. Yeah. Adamlander Silver Knights. Yeah. It's usually a pretty good place to farm for souls, but also trying to farm for the Concord kept. Okay, this is the area I was talking about. So, see that big old dragon right there? What you do is you take the prey to dragons, you sit here, and now you got the Twinkling Dragon Torso Stone. Path of Dragon. I don't know why I said prey over the dragon. are we doing here, guys? Those ashes allow you to buy chunks, twinkling, and scales. Also now full dragon form is absolutely needed. Alright. It's time to face off against a storm. Nothing will remain once the bell has tolled. Rain. You know the Elite Knight armor set could be obtained from Henri's quest line or something. Unfortunately, not there. We've completed the Lords of Hollows quest, so we're married to Henri now. There's that lightning spear. Anyway, that's basically my reaction to seeing Night Rain. Okay, never knew King of Storm could do that. Come on, there we go. Almost. There we go. First phase isn't too bad once you understand the movements. Second phase, on the other hand, exactly. I'm so curious what they've done to this fight for Night Rain. Look at him. I think they'll do some kind of AoE. You don't have to jump over since they added a jump button. Probably. Because we also saw the Centipede Demon and Freya, the Duke's Pet, the spider from Dark Souls 2, in the promotional stuff. So I don't think they'll do anything crazy with those two, right? Because they're just... I can only imagine those are going to be like field bosses that you find as you progress. But I definitely think the Nameless King is going to be one of the bigger bosses you fight. I will say I'm hoping, because it looked like you fight him in like Stormvale, like the field area in Limgrave with the storm. What's going to be nice is you're going to be able to actually get an idea of perspective when it comes to your footing, because as great as this place is for an aesthetic, something about it, my footing and the camera feels like I'm way too far away from the actual boss, especially during the King of Stone fight. See? Like that. Ah, damn. Second phase, I can not tell if he's far from me or literally in my face. Yeah. This is one of those things where it's like it's a battle of perspective. At least the game's nice enough to give me my souls here. It's probably like a... Only reason it does that is because it would probably be a pain in the ass to actually try to find them in an area that's only here temporarily. Come on, come on! See? Right into the next phase. That's right. That's right. Come on. Got him. Nice. Air fire destroyed. I'm gonna assume that if they're not gonna do anything too crazy with his move kit, they're definitely gonna up his numbers a bit. Because if it's gonna be a roguelite, they're probably gonna try to balance it to be a bit more of a tougher fight. Regardless, though, I can't wait. I'm curious to see. I'm gonna sit on the fence on the idea of like, okay, how much of these are gonna be reused bosses and how much of them are gonna be original for the game. Not that I wouldn't mind seeing more bosses from past games show up in there. I do also want to see what they've got for like. I want to see what the Night Lord is gonna look like. But we'll have to wait and see. I know next month is the beta testing for current consoles, PS5 and Xbox Series. Another Titanite slab. Signed up. Nice. Sadly, I could not because I didn't have anything for PS4, and I don't have a PS5. I'm mostly going back and forth this way because I was reminded of myself that there's like a ring in this area, at least in New Game Plus 2, that shows up here, so I'm just trying to keep my balance. Dragon Slayer armor. Wait a minute, I recognize this armor. Probably won't be much for the test. It'll probably be a very small demo, I can imagine. Yeah, it's not going to show like everything, but still it would be cool. Love that armor. It's a good armor set. I definitely remember that being like one of the armors. When I first started taking interest in these games, like, I want that armor. But then the other armor started to show up, and I realized that the forearm set is the best set for me. Alright. Before we go, I just want to make sure if Path of Dragon can be used anywhere else other than just the two areas. I should probably put in Dark Souls 3 into Google, because that's just leading me to a different thing called Path of Dragons. Okay, it can be found. Discipline, player. Within this area, there are at least 2 shrines. Give the Calamity Ring and the Twinkling Dragon Torso. Okay, if you use this gesture, twirl up until you stand. If you kill the knight that the Serpent Man summons after killing the ancient wyvern, the Drake Blood armor set will be in front. It will be where you first obtain the Path of the Dragons. Okay. So, the Drakeblood Knight that gets summoned, if you kill the Drakeblood Knight, you can get its armor where you got the Path of Dragon gesture. Okay. Again, weird place to put it, but that's whatever. Anyway, yeah, so a couple more things we're going to do before we wrap up. But the Ram armor with Fume Knight Sword is Chef's Kiss. That's pretty good. That's a good combo. I think some people theorize that Faram is supposed to be the real name of the Nameless King, since his presence were completely stripped from the annals of history. We don't know if that's for sure, but the Faram armor set is apparently supposed to depict a god of war, and the Nameless King is supposed to also be a god of war, so put two and two together and you got that. Soul of the Nameless King. The Nameless King was once a dragon-slaying god of war before he sacrificed everything to ally himself with the ancient dragons. Technically, the Drakeblood armor makes sense from a lore standpoint. The corpse belongs to a guild of knights who worship the dragons and successful, though. They're in Dark Souls. Yeah, I know. That's like, again, one of the few examples of the Dark Souls 2 showing up. The random knights in the Sunken Valley are the Drakeblood knights. Anyway, Lightning Storm, Miracle of the Nameless King, ally to the ancient dragons. Calls forth furious bolts of lightning. Once a slayer of dragons, the formless king and war god tamed the storm drake, on which he led a lifetime of battle. This miracle is likely a tale of their bond. Oh, Storm Quarter. I didn't know. Wait, hang on. I didn't know there were three options here. Storm Curved Sword imbued with the strength of the Storm Drake. The Nameless King, allied to the ancient dragons, fought beside the Storm Drake in countless battles. When the great beast fell, the king claimed his soul, as was the custom in the age of the gods. Skill Tornado, imbue blade with the wrath of a storm in a spinning motion, and follows with a strong attack to bear that wrath upon foes. I definitely think this is probably one of the many weapon arts that gets put into Elden Ring. And then, of course, Dragon Slayer Sword Spear, a dragon hunting weapon from the Age of the Gods, the earliest form of the cross spear, serving as both sword and spear. Its owner was the Nameless King and defect hunter of dragons. The sword spear is imbued with lightning, of which he was the heir. Skill Falling Bolt, hold the spear high in the air and summon a fierce lightning bolt that descends upon distant foes. Okay.
I'm truly sorry, but knowest thou not, I cannot die. So please, Ashen One, allow me to serve thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am ever at thy side. Ashen One, may I pose as the last of a brave? Very well, then take... Farewell, Ashen Maiden.
Ah, well, have gracious let I only...
Yep, so now we can get unlimited of those. That's really good. Golden Crown. Crown of the Nameless King, who was allies with the ancient dragons. This golden crown, buried amidst long strands of bristling hair, is said to closely resemble that of the First Lord. Dragon scale armor of a nameless king. Dragon scales are razor sharp and cannot be burned. Golden bracelets. These golden bracelets, together with the golden breastplate and crown, are said to closely resemble those of the First Lord. Dragon scales are okay. Alright.
Ashen, bring me up with. Is it not?
Yes, so
Ashen one. Oh.
the handmaid. I think I've heard that if you don't talk to the handmaid here until you reach the unattended graves, and then you come back here, she says, like, wait, I recognize you. And it's one of those things where it's like, how the hell are you supposed to withstand talking to the shopkeeper for that long?
Oh, you've returned. I was hoping to see you. That crestfallen asshole, but he handed me this. He's changed a great deal since he left this place. Graven of face, he asked me to give it ye.
Hawkwood Swordhouse.
Now that that task is concluded, what would you have me smith today?
Okay, so first things first. It's done, and then wanted to see how much of these we can get enhanced. Okay, we can worry about that later. Pretty be careful. There was a bit more to the message, by the way. It got cut off. I want to test that now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so Hawkwood Sword. I can't speak. Hawkwood Swordgrass. Blood-stained swordgrass of Hawkwood, deserter of the Undead Legion. Traditionally, the Undead Legion of Farron send the gravest of messages using swordglass. Come to the mausoleum in Farron. Only one can take the path of ancient dragons. Okay.
This is unexpected. Well, I've decided to stop running from my fate. Loathe me all you like. I shall take what makes you dragon.
This is a very fitting fight, all things considered.
You are a dragon. More dragon than I.
Now we have the twinkling dragon head stone. Dragon headstone, stone imbued with the power of the everlasting dragons, used in a secret rite by dragon worshippers. Gain the head of a dragon and emit dragon breath, a transformation that is irreversible until death. Those who choose the path of the dragon strive for perfect imitation, and the dragon head rite is the first step in this grand process. Dragon torso stone, stone imbued with about uses zero motion, gain torso of a dragon and a dragon's roar, and a transformation. Venetian times, the path of dragon worship was walked by warriors. It is said they envision Archdragon Peak in the depths of their meditation, and at times they even hear the distant sound of a great bell at the peak. And then there's Twinkling Dragon headstone. Gain the head of a dragon and emit breath alongside the Archdragon Mirage. Transformation is horizontal death. The illusion achieved was the first case of a human imitating the form of an ancient dragon, and is revealed the smallest of human existence. The roar to the old dragons is long and arduous, and only one can complete the journey. And then, yeah, true imitation will require dragon head as well. And then we got that. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's a good stopping place for now. So, like I said, we're pretty much almost done with the base game. We just have Higher Lothric and the, what's it called? Grand Archives before we start the DLC. I think tomorrow what we'll do is I'm gonna get through everything up to the Grand Archives. Excuse me. But I don't think we'll fight Prince Lothric tomorrow. I like to hold him off as kind of like the final boss before the end. Obviously, Soul Cinder after that, but sort of just like, you know, a one last hurrah for the base game. I tend to do that also with Bloodborne. So, what I think we'll do is we'll get through the Upper Lothric Grand Archives, and then if we have enough time, tomorrow we'll start the DLC as well. Sorry, I'm back. I was helping someone in Dark Souls 3. You're good, don't worry. But yeah, so I think what we'll do is, like I said, Lothric Grand Archives, stop before fighting Prince Lothric, start the DLC with Ariandel. So yeah. That's the plan. No D&D this week, so expect an extra Friday stream. So at the rate we're going, if we start the DLC tomorrow, we'll probably beat it for Friday, and then we'll start the Ring DLC Friday, which we will then probably have to finish on Monday. So we'll finish Dark Souls 3 Monday, I want to say, and then we'll go into Bloodborne Tuesday. So that's the plan now. Anyway, with all that said, that's going to be a stream. Thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.